Hi, everybody, and welcome back to La Capricornia with me, Priscilla Moreno. As always, make sure you stay until the end so I can go over your guided card message. On top of that, you guys, this is going to be the last video I'm making for this year. I'm going to be taking like a 2 to 3 week break because of the holidays. It's also my birthday, Capricorns, and I am going to come back with new episodes, and I'm actually really excited. I already have some ideas. I haven't gotten the actual videos recorded, but I'm so excited to record them once I get all my ideas together. And I kind of want to have this break to just have that clarity and be able to come at you guys so energized, so happy, and from a place of love. Not saying that it's not coming from that right now, but it is the end of the year. I'm a little tired, not just from, this podcast, but also from working my regular job because we are working a lot of hours right now. It is the holiday season. Okay, you guys. So I wanted to do an overview of the past year, and I asked if anyone had any questions. And I feel like this question is exactly what I wanted to talk about because it's basically asking what I was going to answer, right? Without, giving a timeline. So the question is, what is one thing you have overcome this year that was a struggle, and how do I feel now? The one thing that I have overcome this year is going to be having my courage, having the courage to do all the things that I wanted to do. And it was a struggle because, like I said, even with this podcast, I had been wanting for years to do something like this, and I never did it because I always felt like it was not going to be received incorrectly by the people that it would touch or would be talking about. Even though I wouldn't say names, but still, I felt like I couldn't be myself. And part of that courage came from, becoming more confident. And on top of that, I think it was the fact that I moved this year to a new state with no real support system out here. You know what I mean? Like physically. Like if something were to happen, I can't go to somebody's house. I guess I could if I talked to some of my coworkers, but I didn't have that. I didn't have like real friends. I knew a couple coworkers and that was it. And, it wasn't really much. And the courage kind of came out of that because at the same time, nobody knows me. Like, who cares about half the stuff that I do? Even back home, like, I started realizing, what does it matter? My friends are my friends, my family is my family. That's how it should be at the end. What does it matter what I'm putting out there? Especially if it's coming from a place of love and trying to do something that, I like to do or I wanted to do. And not just even with the podcast, but it was also like in my regular life, the courage to do some of the things I do. Like I probably go out a little bit more now by myself than I have before. I did go to a couple things here and there where I would like go eat by myself at like a restaurant or something, but it was like very rare, and it was when the kids weren't around, and that was on the weekends. And when I didn't have the kids in the beginning of the year because they were finishing their school out in my old state, I had to have that courage to like be by myself, to stay home, longer than a couple days, to deal with myself, it gave me that time to have that courage to deal with my own shadow work, like everything that was affecting me. I had that time, and I really thank the universe for that, for having the courage to do all of it, to face it, to go through a part of what it's something that, like I said, I wanted to do, but at the same time, it's because I think I was comfortable where I was at. This pushed me out of that comfort. It pushed me out of the comfort because it was a whole different lifestyle, it was a whole different way of doing things. And I feel like I've become a better person for it. And that definitely has to be one of the biggest struggles that I overcame was having just the courage to do things like that. And if you know me very well, I also wanted to move to another state. So I had the courage to move to another state, you guys, because I'm here. Okay, so I guess that answered that. The next question that I got is, what gives you the most energy? So, what gives me the most energy, honestly, it has to be for me being outside or having fresh air. I know sometimes like people laugh at me because sometimes I say like when I've been indoors for too long, I kind of feel like I'm not breathing real air, and I know it's real air, you guys. But I kind of feel like that because I'm indoors, the AC is going, or vice versa, the heater's going, whatever. Like, I have to kind of step outside for a little bit, whether it's hot, whether it's cold. And I feel like that gives me the energy, whether I'm walking outside real quick to my mailbox, walk to my car, just walk outside to take the dog out. Simple little things, it gives me that energy, I feel like. And I feel like that's more like grounding energy. It's a time for me to have some clarity, like I said, even if it's a small walk, kind of movement. And I wanted to say movement at first, but I don't know if movement is the right word, because I can be walking around here and still be tired, and I walk outside and I get kind of like this little burst of energy. Okay, next question is, what makes it difficult to let go of the past? I think what makes it difficult to let go of the past is, I feel like the hope that, why can't this work out? Why, And I feel like it's almost like that saying, it goes, you could keep going forever. Why? And maybe that's it. The why. The why is what really is the answer. Because I feel the more you keep asking why, like, I feel it's like you're having like that hope, you're having that doubt of why something didn't work out, and you're still not accepting it for what it is. And that's what you have to do. You have to stop saying like, why did this happen? And then why does this need to happen? And why does, we can go on forever. There can be a million reasons. And sometimes the answer isn't so easy. So do you really want to get stuck, in having this false hope or having this why keep coming at you, when we could, move past it, accept things for what they are? It's fine to do some shadow work. It's fine to look at some things and ask why, but some things we just never get answers to. And honestly, especially when it involves other people, that why sometimes does not get answered at all. And I definitely feel like, because sometimes it's, what if the person, you never talk to that person again? Or what if that person has their own demons that they're working with? And then, why? Why did that happen, Okay, so next question is, what am I most thankful for this year? I am most thankful for the love that I have shown myself this year. As much as I love my family, I always put my kids first. I always put my family first. I did a lot of things when I was with my kids' dad, and it was always for them. And this year, I really did feel like I did things that I wanted to do. So kind of like I explained with my courage, I chose myself, you guys. I really chose myself, I could have stayed back in my old state and been feeling the way that I felt. While I was feeling a little bit better from leaving certain situations, I was still not at like the level that I feel now. And I found it so much better to like just love myself. I only had myself for, and even right now, I only have myself for support. I did make some friends, and things like that. And my family will always be my family. But, I only have myself, and I do so much, and that's the person that I have to choose at the end of the day. definitely is, you know, myself, and that's what I'm most thankful for, is for doing that. And that might seem like a little selfish, but if you guys were to see the joy it has brought like into my life, for my children, and you know, even moving here, they were somewhat against it at first, and I see their joy now. And even my son made a comment the other day. He kind of, you know, joked around and said, when I suggested maybe moving back, he said, you know, Mom, like, is there any place that's going to be better than like right here? And it just kind of, you know, it made me feel like I made the right choice. I know I should stop looking for confirmations, but it just keeps giving me confirmations, because I know he's truly happy. Okay, you guys. So that was the end of the questions, and I just, like I said, I hope everybody looks back and, you know, loves the year that they have had in 2022. Look forward to 2023, and I'm about to pull the cards for you guys for, I'm going to make it for next year. We're going to pull cards for next year and things that you guys should focus on, and I'll pull some affirmation cards for you guys as well. So give me a second. Okay, you guys. So the cards that I'm going to pull, let's see. It's going to be the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is, it's about taking the lead, taking charge, even if it's uncomfortable. And I think I had read this card before, and I'm getting that same feeling of like, look at these people that seem unhappy, and then while this person's just like, you know, is in their energy, is in their power, and is enjoying the choices that they're making. And at the end of the day, you know, your happiness is what matters. So for 2023, I'm seeing you should take the lead on something, whether it's something you've been wanting to do, something that you're doing, and don't listen to those external voices, because at the end of the day, you're on top. They're not, you know? It's your opinion what matters. It should be what you want to do or what you are working on that matters, you know? It's what makes you happy. So basically, choose yourself. Take the lead on that, and you got this. Okay, so the second one is the Knight of Pentacles. And I really like this one because it's telling you to stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time listening to others. People are always going to talk. So kind of like I said here, some people aren't going to be happy. And some people are telling you, don't do it. It's a bad idea, whatever it is, because they're jealous and they're the ones who want to be on top. And I actually had a conversation with someone today about, hey, do not take this negative, but this is where this person is at in that mindset when they were upset about a situation and they let this person know. And I was like, do not take it like that. One of the biggest advices I got from work is not everyone is going to be your fan. So you do you and accept it. As long as everything's going fine, you're learning from anything that does go wrong, and you're moving forward, what does it matter, right? And that's exactly what I'm getting here. Stop wasting your time on things that don't matter. Stop listening to others. Specifically on things that don't matter, I kind of felt like you should stop. It's almost like you're not learning from something. Like you need to learn, from something that's not working. Like stop wasting your time on things that that are not working and trying to reuse that. Like go for new open things. Be open to the new. And the last card, you guys, I love this reading. It is a King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is act like you already have it. It's a card of success. It's a card of, what you've been harvesting, you're getting. So as you can see, he has all the things around him. He's worked hard for this. He's been through a lot. This is success that has built up. Like it's not just something that happened out of thin air. It's your hard work. So that's what's coming for you guys for 2023 is it looks like you need to do you, continue onto your path, and it's coming, you guys. It might not have seemed easy, but it's not easy because you're going to get all this stuff, you guys. Okay, and your guided card is clear your vibes, which makes a lot of sense, you guys. You got to clear your vibes, clear your energy field. This is Archangel Metatron, and it's asking you to clear the energy field. So like I said, focus on yourself, on what you're doing, and get rid of anything that's negative around you. I know for me, for the last day, for the end of the year, I am cleansing my house. So I'm like reorganizing everything, and then I'm going to do like a spiritual cleansing in here, with some sage, candles, the whole thing. And just to step into 2023 with clean energy, new vibes. I've moved some stuff around so that there's not stagnant energy in here. And on top of that, I mean, anything that I really don't need, I haven't used anything like that, or that has just been sitting there with the promise that I'm going to do. And honestly, if I'm never really going to do it, clear the vibes, you guys. And it doesn't have to be about cleaning or anything like that. It could be, you can put this on anything, work, relationships, anything like that. If something's not working, and it's stagnant, you need to either, refocus on it, go at it differently, or unfortunately, it's just going to have to be cut from your life. Okay, you guys. So now I'm going to pull the 3 affirmation cards. So today I feel optimistic. Today I will see the beauty and goodness in the hearts of every person I interact with. Really like that one. Today I am curious. Today I will open my mind and explore new possibilities and opportunities. That was a really good one too. And today I am responsible. Today I will make good choices that will bring me health and happiness. That it was kind of funny because I kind of almost felt like, today I'm curious, but still be responsible. I feel like that's what your guides are telling you. So there's like 3 good affirmations they can use for 2023. And that's it, you guys. As always, like, subscribe, and follow me on my other social media. And have a great New Year's, Merry Christmas, whether you celebrate it. If you don't, have a good break from me for like 2-3 weeks. And I hope everyone's doing great. And because I am a Capricorn, happy birthday, my Capricorns. I hope you guys have an amazing time. I still don't know what I'm doing, but I hope you all have your plans together. And thank you so much for supporting me this year, for my podcast. I have so much to say. So we're just going to end it there. But thank you, everybody, for your support. And have a great couple of weeks.